'Cause you're their reliable ATM who never asks questions. He was completely correct. I'd been their dependable ATM for years, and they'd grown so accustomed to it that they assumed they could treat me like garbage and I'd still pay their lifestyle. What should I do? Oh, I've got ideas, but first tell me something. How much money have you given them total over the years? Not just this year, but everything. I'd actually been keeping track of everything in a spreadsheet for tax purposes, as some of the larger amounts qualified as gifts. Over the last 6 years, it's around $73,000. $73,000? Are you serious right now? You could have bought a house down payment with that money. You could have bought a luxury car. You could have taken amazing vacations all over the world. Hearing the number aloud made it sound worse. That was more than most people earn in a single year. And I'd just given it away to individuals who obviously didn't respect me. Here's what really gets me, Silas said, and I could hear him becoming upset on my behalf. They didn't just exclude you. They planned an elaborate party, invited everyone you know, hired professional services, bought expensive rings, and documented the whole thing on social media to make sure you'd see exactly what you were missing. This wasn't an oversight or a miscommunication. This was deliberate psychological warfare. Why would they do that? What did I ever do to deserve this? Because they wanted to hurt you. This wasn't about wanting a small celebration. This was about putting you in your place, showing you that you're good enough to fund their lifestyle, but not good enough to actually be included in their family. They wanted you to know that they see you as a resource, not a person. The more Silas said, the angrier I became, not merely unhappy or upset, but actually furious. All right, here's what we're going to do. But first, you need to understand something. Back in Chicago, my cousin tried to pull something similar with my grandmother after my grandfather died. She thought she could manipulate the old lady into giving her money while treating her like garbage. You know what happened? What? My grandmother cut her off completely and left everything to charity in her will. My cousin learned real quick that you don't mess with family money when you're not acting like family. I'm about to teach your family that same lesson. But we're going to do it right. This is going to be surgical. Silas was more than just good at sales. When driven, he turns out to be an excellent researcher. While I was feeling sorry for myself during the holidays, he had been conducting what he called reconnaissance on my family's circumstances. I spent my time off doing homework on your family. You want to hear what I found? Because it's worse than you think. We went to our customary coffee cafe near the office the day after Christmas. I was on my 3rd cup of coffee and still felt like I was hit by a truck emotionally. Your parents' landscaping business, they filed some paperwork 3 weeks ago, changed some ownership details. Want to guess what they did? I had no notion, but I was getting a horrible vibe. They transferred majority ownership to Marissa, your sister, who's never touched a lawnmower